Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here, coming at you with our 6th video in our Platinum Trophy Guide for Enotria, the last song. In the last video, we'd made it through the second portion of... I'm going to once again pronounce this terribly wrong, so I'm just going to double check before. Falesia magna. Once again, I don't speak Italian. But anyways, we made it through the second portion. Now we're on to the last and final part. Now from here, there's two paths that we can take. One is over here to the side, and the other one is more of a straightforward one. Do note, I will be showing you both, or where they at least end up at, so don't worry. And like always, I'm going to show you guys how to grab everything in this last area, and how to defeat the bosses that we encounter along the way. So let's get started. Alright, so by accident I grabbed this first item over here, just laying on the ground right here. It is an Harmonia amplifier. As you can see, we went from 12 to 13 from the last clip to now, so sorry about that. Now we can get on with the real walkthrough. Now then, from here you have your main path that I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you how the side path leads all the way back over to there. But for now, you'll just come up here. We'll open up our this gate, which you actually can't open from behind. So if you take the other path, you then have to come all the way back and open it from the front. Not seeing why you'd want to do that, but that is a thing. Nothing here in this first little area, so we'll just come across the bridge here. Now, I do actually say it's way better to do the side path, because then you end up behind all these enemies and have a much better time clearing them out. But for here, we're going to come off to the left, grab some nuggets. Don't believe there's anything on this right side. Yeah, nope. And we'll come up. Before heading off to the right, you'll want to come off to the left. As you'll see right here, we have a chest. Ta-da! Don't remember if there wasn't anything else. Here we'll have our next combat rift. Okay, not too bad. Head inside here. Mainly just going to follow this around and to the back over here. Here you'll have a chest. Then from here we'll head on up. Don't remember if there's anything off to the sides over here. No, just empty rooms. From here, you can more or less just come out here. As you'll see, there's not really much else across, I believe, unless... No, I don't think they'd have it be like that. Although I do see some cards over there, right? Or is that just my imagination? I don't know. Anyways, from here, we'll just follow this around. Okay, yeah, it's just fabric blowing in the wind. As you'll see, you'll have this little staircase right here. We'll just follow this up. There is an ambush waiting for you, so just be careful. But here you'll have some lore. And then you have kind of a little shortcut up to this upper area, but we're going to wait on that. So instead, we'll just drop down. As you'll see, you'll be at the main gates. So if you come in here, you can grab some nuggets. And then while we're up here, the first thing we want to do is we're going to actually head back down. So if you come to this statue right here, you can drop down to grab this item. for an harmonia amplifier, putting us at 14. And as you'll see, we're back where we just were. So then from here, we're going to come off to the opposite side. Then we'll come up here. Before heading inside, you'll just come right here for this item. And then coming in here and turning to the right, you'll have a chest. Ta-da! For the sundial cut line. Then from here, we'll just keep following this path forward. It's not really much else. It just loops back to here, as you'll see. But if you immediately turn around, you'll get some harmonia sap. And now to show you guys where the secondary path led to. And here's a random crab. So I'm going to show you guys where the alternate path leads and comes out at. And then I'm going to come back to this point. And then from here going forward is where I'll come back to. So from here, you're just going to come off to this side into these destroyed ruins here. And as you'll see, there's still some usable stairs. Up here, you'll find another chest. Then from here, you'll follow this all the way back down and around, as you'll see. Now, do note that this side part is also more or less pretty straightforward. Not too much that you're going to find and miss. But if you drop down and come over here behind this tree, you'll get some more harmonia sap. Then here, you're just going to follow this path down. As you'll see, nothing too crazy. Then you'll come all the way back. Here you can see the Colosseum, where we fought Gian, that's what I'll call him, and made our way all the way over. Do be careful when going through here, though, as you can partially fall off. But you'll come down here for some more harmonia sap, some lore. And then, as you'll notice, just right up here, as you'll see, we'll be all the way back at the start. So as you see, one giant loop. So now I'll see you back at the top. Alrighty, now from here we're going to head on up. The singing does get a little old. But from here, if you come off to the left, as you'll notice, this is where the combat rift led out to, right there. So now we can then come here, off to the left. Come up here to grab some ephesite block. And then turn around right here for more harmonia sap, like we don't already have enough. Now, before we cross the bridge, you'll see we have one last knight in our way. But before we take him on, we're going to come all the way back. As you'll notice, there's a few things here and there, like a chest right here with a nice little hidden item. Then from here, as you'll see, we've got a few ways that all lead over to this area for the most part. But more or less, if you took the right path, you'll eventually come over here. I'll show it off now. As you'll see, ta-da. So, coming over here, the only thing that's worth mentioning to grab is if you come over here, take a right, and just back here we have another chest to find. For the Montante. I believe that's correct. Then from here, we're going to come up and we have our next knot to grab. Ta-da! Then from here, we have some upgrade materials. And then we have an important note we'll need. But then from here, we can just head on back. and make our way to that fateful knight who's waiting for us. And right here we'll have some items to grab. Alright, let's get this over with. The last one. Now this will also get us a trophy. As you'll notice, he also uses that's annoying. And I keep falling for it. There we go. As you'll see, when he does that, it does a lot of damage. But, all the same, they go down.
Never.
And that'll get us the high-ranked trophy. And we'll get the Gatekeeper mask. And a bunch of good items. So now from here, we can come in and grab another important note and head inside. If I'm correct, there's not much but a giant tower of nothingness.
When I said hollow, I didn't think it was literally hollow. What a farce.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad they don't make us run all the way up the little stairs along the side. That would just be awful. But thankfully we just get this giant elevator. That's definitely a little too long. But hey, I'm no architect. I just work here. Huzzah. Oh, now then, I don't think there's anything over here or over here. No, okay. Only one way to go. We're almost there, almost done. It's definitely crazy being able to, like, look down and see how much is still, like, rendered, like the Colosseum and everything. It's definitely nice. It's a good touch. But from here, we have a chest that we can open up for a severed braid of a maiden. Don't think there's anything to... Wait a minute. What is this? I'm going to investigate. But no, it just looks like it leads back. Kind of weird. But we have one last knot for falesia magna. I think we're ready. Unless, can I upgrade? Well, we're about to find out. Where is my weapon? There it is. Oh, we can. Might as well. Interesting. No trophy for fully upgrading. Oh well. Alright. I'm ready when you guys are. Let's do this. Obviously, I'll skip the cutscene.
On guard!
Very well.
Bask in the light of the true meridian sun!
You're annoying, you know that?
A lucky
I don't know if I'd say that.
"'Twas my intent.
Definitely annoying. And there we go. We got 0 Memoria for that? Huh. This is weird. Ah, there it is.
No, how could this be? You cheated! Fraud! Fraud! Deceiver! Get him! Do you think you have outraged me? You are nothing but a poor buffoon! I know not what manner of trickery you employed, but a torturous end awaits!
We need a faster weapon for this guy. Come back here.
You prove you can fight. Cease the sparring bout. You may join my honorable royal guard.
There we go. You're going down. That still wasn't enough?
Why
There
did
we go.
you come here to ruin everything? Why are you doing all this? Who are you? Stay back.
Anyways, I don't care. All that just for a meek little man. But we'll get the Captain Spaventa trophy. We'll get his weapon. Get a coin of greed. I imagine that has something to do with
Great is my surprise.
Mercente.
Eruption of confetti. Oh, ravishing reply. Dynamic duo doth direct.
Yes.
Time is dark madness. And it is you, my dearest, who must pluck the 2 crown jewels of this cursed crown.
Now we get to see...
Grand Merchant of Greed.
Oh, man.
Barazzone, Magister of tainted knowledge. Ever fighting, ever present.
Yes. Now we get to go to that next area in Quinta. Always nice. Good to see. I wish I could slightly skip this, but I can't. I had forgotten that talking to him there triggers the cutscene, but we're not quite done yet with this video. We're not heading to the next area just yet. There's a few things I'd like to discuss back at home base. So just bear with me a little bit longer. So for now, we'll head back to the theater. There we go. Alright, now that we're here, there's a few things we'd like to do. Mainly just come over here and talk to Mercante.
The chariot, reckless charge. The rider tries
Get a couple more items, but we can talk to him.
We know to me ignore a coin our savior is.
Yep, you'll give him the coin. And then from here, you're going to want to just make sure you get any new items acquired. Mainly, get the Harmonia Amplifier. We'll get the Ephesite Geodes. I'll mainly get all of these, and then you'll get the Hammer and Anvil trophy for fully upgrading a regular weapon, or gaining all of the materials needed to fully upgrade a regular weapon. It's a little weird, but, you know, that's just what it is. for some reason you don't actually have to fully upgrade a weapon because of the refund system that will pretty much guarantee all of that. I wonder if there's any new tools that he might have. A few, yes. That's 30. Oh, super armor. That's kind of cool. But for now, that is going to do it for this video. Like I said, I'm trying to have all 3 of these uploaded within the same time frame. That way there's a full walkthrough for the second area of the game. Or I guess it'd be... No, I guess it'd be the actual true second area of the game. But, like always, this has been Mr. Pilgrim. I do hope that these videos and guides are helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.